Hello, I'm Michael Diamond and you're watching Muscle Central. Okay, in this video, I'm going to be talking about women's bodybuilding. Now, on a personal note, I was never really a big fan of women's bodybuilding. Uh, in my opinion, I don't think women should be taking steroids, putting male hormones in their body. But that being said, I still respect them for the hard work they put into what they're doing. Uh, like uh, like with a man, you can give him all the steroids in the world, unless you put in the hard work in the gym, uh, diet properly, you're not going to get any results out of it, or very little. And whether you agree with women taking steroids or not, they they still put in very hard work into what they're doing, and if nothing else, I respect them for that. Now, 2014 was the last Miss Olympia. They eliminated women's bodybuilding, which brought on the women's physique. It was supposed to be a much downsized version of what we previously had. And then to follow that, the Arnold Classic removed the Miss International, which was the women's bodybuilding. So there's no more women's bodybuilding. Uh, it became women's physique. And in the beginning, there was a noticeable difference between the two. Now, if you go back in time to the first Miss Olympia, Rachel McLeish, and you compare her to the latest Miss Olympia, which was Iris Kyle, uh, you would think you were looking at people from two different planets. That's how different it was. So it went from Rachel McLeish, who is a fit woman with a toned body, to I don't want to say it to sound insulting, but you went from a woman with a nice toned body to uh, almost a man in a bikini. The physiques became so masculine looking, so muscular. Like I said, it was like, if you compare the two, it was like looking at uh, people from two different planets. I think Corey Everson era, he started getting a little muscular. Then it carried on to Linda Murray, but then after that, it just went through the roof. At least Corey Everson and Linda Murray still had some femininity to them. Then it went through the roof. Uh, what seemed to have happened was the people running the whole thing decided enough's enough, that we don't want to see women turn it into men. Actually, that was, I heard those words come out of Ben Weeder's mouth. He said, enough's enough. We don't want to turn women into men. And that's kind of the route it was going. Uh, so we got women's physique. So when women's physique first emerged, yeah, they were muscular. They had muscles, but there was still a sliver of femininity to them. But since the onset of the women's physique, year after year, they started getting more muscular and harder. Now, if you look at I'm going to put up some images. Here we got some images of women's bodybuilding, and take a look at the muscularity on these women. Now, over here we have the latest women's physique competition, the latest the latest Olympia physique competitor. And if you look closely, there's really not a whole lot of difference between the two. And the way things are going, they're becoming every year a little more muscular and a little more harder. And we're going to be right back to women's bodybuilding. Now, they brought back women's bodybuilding. So if everything goes as planned, as we know, there's a lot of stuff going on. The competition season is up in the air. But if everything goes as planned, Jake Wood, who acquired the Olympia brand, is bringing, and he's the one behind Wings of Strength, who kept women's bodybuilding alive. We're bringing back the Miss Olympia. So now we're going to have the Miss Olympia and the Women's Physique Olympia. And as we see, I'll show you again in these pictures, the Miss Olympia competitors, when it's called women's bodybuilding, and here the latest Olympia women's physique champion, there's not much of a difference. What am I getting at with this? As I started off in the beginning, personally, it's not my cup of tea. Like I said, I don't think they should be putting male hormones in a female's body, but that's their own choice. And like I said, I respect the hard work that they put into what they're doing, because I won't go and say they don't work hard. They work their butts off. That's the truth. But if we bring back women's bodybuilding, the Miss Olympia, do we still need the women's physique competition? If all goes as planned, and the Olympia goes on as scheduled, to the average person looking in at bodybuilding, if you show them the women that we call women's bodybuilders, and we show them women's physique, they're not going to even know the difference. A person in the bodybuilding world can see there is a little difference in size of muscularity, but to the average person, there's no difference. And the way things are going, it's all going to be the same anyway. I have no problem with them competing, doing what they're doing to look the way they look. It's your own personal choice. If we're gonna bring back women's bodybuilding, we keep women's physique. The two of them need to be merged because they really are one and the same. Okay, that's about it for this video. If you agree or disagree with what I've said, please let me know in the comment section. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please share and by all means subscribe. Do not forget to hit that notification bell. This way, every time I put up a new video, you will be notified. And once again, this is Michael Diamond, and I'd like to thank you for watching Muscle Central.